Hello there, very good morning to you, and thank you for joining us on NTOU News at 10. My name is Clement Barikui, and here are details of the stories we have for you this morning. Hard times are here for migrant smugglers as the Nigeria Immigration Service Akwa Ibom State Command rolls out stringent strategies to close the borders against irregular migrants. At a road work and sensitization on the menace of irregular migrants, the service advised residents to report any suspected smuggling activity to security agencies. The reports. From the Nigeria Immigration Office through major roads and markets in Uyo, the message was simple: migrant smuggling is a crime against the law and humanity.
If you want to travel, travel in the right way.
The road work, which is the grand finale of a week-long sensitization campaign, brought together officers and men of the Nigeria Immigration Service, as well as representatives of other security agencies in Akwa Ibom State. With about 96 irregular migrants arrested in Akwa Ibom State within second quarter of 2025, the State Comptroller of Immigration Service, Agatha Odika, represented by the Deputy Comptroller of Immigration in charge of Human Resources Management, Helen Bassi, as well as Chief Superintendent of Immigration, Teresa Ekeoma, from the service headquarters, Abuja, say the service is poised to reduce the menace to the barest minimum.
So everyone who is intending to travel, listening to our uncles and nephews saying, oh, there's a greener pastures abroad, we have to ask, we have to make inquiries and come to the Nigerian Immigration Service, not going through other routes to get, because when we try to do it, the dangers ahead is too much.
At the service headquarters, we have command control where we can be and monitor everything that happening in the whole Nigeria, in the whole border. We are monitoring it in Nigeria Immigration Service. So we have a very strong system to curtail this menace.
The nationwide anti-smuggling of migrants sensitization campaign had as its theme, "Say No to Migrant Smuggling." Clement. Politics, viewed by many as a party game, can however have the active participation of Christians to change the narrative of politics and governance to enthrone justice and righteousness. This is the submission of speakers at the inauguration of Directorate of Politics and Government in Uyo Senatorial District, the brainchild of Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State. Etienne Ibanga has details.
In the 21st century is in focus here as the leadership of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria and guests harp on the importance of Christians' participation in politics and governance in society. Speakers after speakers agreed that the message is clear: if politics is dirty, Christians should step in and bring changes in a world grappling to survive in the midst of societal vices.
If your aim is to go and make money in politics, you will not be able to change this thing. Aim is to go and save the people.
When elections come, don't quarrel with any politician because of election. If they are quarreling among themselves, don't make that your concern.
If any person should lead, should be somebody who knows God, somebody who have the revelation of God's understanding.
Don't show interest in politics. That politics is covered by darkness. It is Christian principles and precepts that brings light to anything.
So you are not actively involved in politics, forget about being on top of any faith. The Bible contains political actors like Daniel, Joseph, Nehemiah, Deborah. So if the Bible mention these persons, even Nebuchadnezzar, the Bible mentioned him as a player in politics. And why Akub is representing politics as if it's what the Bible says he should not participate.
The General Manager, NTOU, Alice Ugbe, represented by Assistant Director News Okwe Peyong, sees the inauguration as a step in the right direction.
The new team, the team inaugurated today should be very visionary, to stand up for the truth, to stand for the truth, and to push away evil policies that will trample on the rights of privileges of people who are the downtrodden, who can speak for themselves.
Inauguration of the Uyo Senatorial District Directorate of Politics and Good Governance, which has Apostle Ntia E. Ntia as director, was performed by the State Director, Reverend Ita Uye.
As we inaugurate this day of wisdom and integrity, that DPG in Uyo Central District will be flying colors.
To the director, the organization will mobilize, train, and empower men and women who will stand for truth, justice, and leadership at various levels.
The Directorate of Politics and Governance in Uyo Senatorial District will therefore serve as a platform for equipping believers through conferences, seminars, and workshops to understand governance as a ministry of service.
The Directorate of Politics and Governance has at its slogan, Christian Belief in Politics. Etienne Oibanga, NTN News.
Have you ever given a thought to the concept of way bill? How unconventional it is, yet critical dinner in the movement of items from various parts of the country to another. Well, Charity Ashiki visits some motor parks in Lafia and brings us an insight. Her report is here presented.
Long before digital delivery platforms transformed commerce, Nigerians relied on a simple, trusted system to move items across distances, from yam tubers and grains to clothing, documents, and personal packages. The driver heading to your town could deliver your goods safely and swiftly. What began as a community-based trust and practice soon evolved into a nationwide informal logistics network connecting motor parks, traders, students, workers, and families across states. Awe Sali and Sam Ogwedi are entrepreneurs resident in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. For more than a decade now, they have relied on the use of Waybill to connect with their clients across the country.
I prefer doing the Waybill instead of going all the way to just it will ease my transportation, so I don't have to go by myself.
Instead of paying 15,000 to Kano, you pay 5,000 and send your message.
Waybill service has become a lifeline for many, just like Awe and Sam. Mothers send food to children in school, traders move goods between markets, small business owners fulfill customer orders in distant towns, and transporters earn extra income while traveling routes they already ply. Its popularity continues to grow because it's faster and more flexible. It supports perishable and urgent goods. It is cost-effective for both sender and receiver. It relies on a strong culture of trust and personal accountability, as well as save people from traveling, especially traders. Yet, with opportunity comes responsibility. Drivers say, while Waybill offers financial gains, there are risks from misplaced goods to disputes over damaged items.
Depend. I figure one, I figure two, I figure three. Depend of the webinar. Some pay 1,000 naira, some pay 1,500.
If you lost, you are the one that will pay. So any other thing that you are doing on Waybill, you must reason very well before you do anything.
Transport unions emphasize due diligence, urging drivers to always verify packages and understand contents before accepting them to avoid being used for illegal activities.
We will make sure we see the content because of the drug and arms issues. We must see it, then you now seal it back.
Legal experts note that logistics comes with obligations. Ignorance does not excuse liability where prohibited items are involved.
The onus lies on the driver at that particular point in time to actually ensure that the person who gave him the consignment or the goods is produced to come on account for whatever it is that has been discovered there to be contraband.
As commerce expands, digital trade grows and mobility changes. The Waybill culture continues to adapt, proving that informal community-based systems can evolve into powerful economic engines. Aside moving goods, Waybill helps connect people to do business together and trust one another.
A roof over one's head is supposed to be a basic need. But for many people in Umuahia, Abia State, the journey to rent or own a property has turned into a nightmare. Behind the smiles and promises of land agents lies a growing exploitation where agencies without property of their own benefit far more than the landlords, or because of soaring agent fees. Ifoma Ndu Okolie has more.
In recent time, tenants have narrated stories of being shortchanged, duped, or overcharged by housing agents. These middlemen and women who neither own nor build properties often pocket huge agency fees, sometimes exceeding the landlord's rent for the same property.
I am still battling with one whom I contracted to find, an accommodation, an apartment for me. As I'm talking to you, he still has my 270,000.
You see an apartment for 800,000 naira. An agent is telling you that his agent fee is about 40% of the rent. Hello, like 40% of the rent. That's close to about 2 to 300k. How much is the rent? I'll now pay 40 to 20% for agents.
While landlords struggle with maintenance costs and property taxes, agents continue to smile to the bank, earning more than the owners themselves in some cases.
I don't work with agents. Even if agent brings you, I will also let you know that I don't work with agents. For those of them who live in one or two of my properties, they work directly with me.
With housing costs increasing by the day and agents dictating prices, many civil servants in Umuahia, Abia State capital, are left to commute from their villages.
Somebody like me, I'm operating from my village. Because of the high cost, the land agent will tell you to bring his own fees. He will refer you to a barrister before you can pay for the house you want to live in.
Experts say the lack of regulation in the housing market has created a breed of agents who operate with little accountability, leaving innocent rent seekers at their mercy.
They go as long as advising landlords to increase their rents. Not just that, any house that is being built, when it's being built, they will meet the landlord, they will fix the rent themselves. They will convince the landlords. So there is the need for the state government, at the state particularly, to do something.
Until strict policies are enforced, observers say the dream of affordable housing for many will remain out of reach, with agents profiting at the expense of both tenants and landlords.
Now to sports. Elena Rybakina stunned world #1 Arina Sabalenka to scoop the biggest tennis payoff in history at the WTA in Saudi Arabia. Let's now join Suleiman Musa for more on sport updates.
The 10th edition of the annual Lagos Women Run held Saturday with about 8,000 women taking part in the 10-kilometer race. The run, which took off at the Tafawa Balewa Square as early as 7 a.m. in the morning, terminated at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikan, where Alabi Aminat Adenike made history by becoming the first Lagosian to win in a time of 39 minutes and 25.8 seconds.
2023, I have to go and give birth and come back. That let me go off for 2 years. So I started training this 2025 January, and I said I want to meet up in this Lagos Women Run.
Meanwhile, a festive of nostalgic atmosphere filled the FIFA Gold project of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja as veteran football analyst Jacob Oyekale celebrated his 50th birthday with an exhilarating novelty match. The game officially kicked off by Kayode Adeniyi, General Manager, NTA Sports 24, saw Jacob Oyekale selected friends defeat All Stars International Abuja 5-1 in an entertaining encounter that blended fun, flair, and friendship.
Nigeria has potential, that Nigeria should realize its full potential in sports.
And finally, Elena Rybakina claimed the biggest payday in women's tennis history by beating world #1 Arina Sabalenka in straight set in the WTA finals. The 26-year-old produced a stunning display to overcome four-time Grand Slam winner Sabalenka 6-3, 7-6 in Saudi Arabia. Both players came through the tournament undefeated. The prize money on offer was a record-breaking £3.9 million, the largest payoff offering in women's tennis history. With Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
You are still watching NTA News at 10. More news will return after this break. Stay with us.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Yo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Glad to have you back. Now to the rest of our stories. Ghost, as the name implies, is a spirit of a person after death. Of course, it is generally believed to be invisible. There is then a twist when the supposedly invisible being is now reported by some persons to have been seen physically, with some of these persons providing proofs. Seeing the proofs could force even the most doubting Thomas to take a stand with them. If really ghosts could exist or dwell physically among the living, why then are they called ghosts, going by the dictionary definition? Come along with us as we unravel the mystery. Ghosts with diverse views from various religions and teachings. Rosemary Omani, over to you.
Some support the belief that ghosts exist in the land of the living. Others say it is a mere superstition. Some even say it is a folklore, while some are neither here nor there. as they believe it does not exist whether spiritually or physically. Whichever school of thought one belongs, at the end of this report, one thing is sure: one will take a stand. Some Benin traditionally rooted indigenes believe in ghosts' existence, even among the living, as they share some life experiences.
When someone dies, maybe someone that have lived long on earth, before the announcement goes, it do appear to either a good relative or any of the children that have a good heart. Maybe at the time you must have a phone to such and they will tell you that I saw him not quite long that they will not die the time he give up here.
Those who died at old age, they don't appear anywhere to starting a new life. But those who die prematurely, like below 30, 40, thereabout, you can see them reappearing elsewhere and they start another life.
What does Christianity say about ghosts appearing physically?
Christianity does not believe that the spirit of the dead or the spirit of a person who has transited, moved from place to place.
Islam also aligns with Christianity.
No any belief such as that, believing that when you die, you will be seen in another state or in another country.
Professor of History, Benson Osadolo, gives his views.
For me, I belong to the school of thoughts that believe that ghosts exist. In the normal way of life, before the Europeans came to us, there are certain days that people didn't go to markets or didn't go to farms because they believe that those days, that is when these ghosts appear.
The youths are not left out.
When somebody is doing bad, the soul belongs to the devil. That is what devil use to scam people in this world. That if human being die, there is a spirit after death is life.
Ghosts, they say, are not harmful, so whether or not they live among the living should not be a source of worry to anyone. Go ahead and live your life, eliminating any form of fear or anxiety. In Benin, Rosemary Omani, NTA News.
Sister Martha Peter Akpan lived a life of love, devotion, and service. Her influence extended beyond her family as she was a respected member of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, dedicating her life to serving others. These were words reflecting the life and times of the late Sister Martha Peter Akpan of Utot Ubio Itak, Ikono local government area, who passed away at the age of 90. Etienne Ibanga reports.
There was no dull moment as family members, villagers, and sympathizers joined members of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star from within and outside Akwa Ibom State to pay their final respects to the late Sister Martha Peter Akpan. The funeral was filled with hymns and spiritual songs.
God be with you till we meet again.
The family says their mother nurtured them with wisdom and kindness, teaching them the importance of hard work and compassion. They appreciate God for keeping them alive to bury their mother at 90, describing it as a celebration of a life well lived.
The prayers has gone a long way in making us what we are today. So we will miss her. But I know before she even left finally, she blessed us.
She was a disciplinarian. She has taught us how to be in the way of God. She has taught us a lot of things. She was a real mother to us, all the family. She has never spoken one day any bad words against any of us.
She was my twin sister, my confidant, a good mother, a strong woman. It's a woman that is called a disciplined mother.
In his sermon, priest John Ukbong of the Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, Ikorodidem, Ibionibum says the late Sister Martha Peter Akpan had finished her race and it was left for the living to do good works so that their good legacies will speak for them.
Many people profess
that they are church founders, and they forget about the name of the one who has given life.
The late Sister Martha Akpan, fondly known as a Kaikwa, was described as a seamstress and trader, a giver, honest and generous woman. She is survived by children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, brothers and in-laws, including Chief Gospel Peter Akpan, a retired staff member of NTA, and a family head of Ikoriko Utarobi Tak in Ikono local government area. Her remains were laid to rest at her compound. NTA News.
And that's the much we have for you on the news at 10. Many thanks for being a part of it. I remain Clement Barakui. Remember, a fresh package of our news bulletin comes your way by 7 p.m. later in the day. Until then, do have a lovely Monday.